talking about how she's going to help raise my son, and I'm going to let you guys know now, she will never be around my child.
She need to, because your ass is very loony. I don't understand, girl, but you need help. You are very unstable, very weird. You are a stalker, and you plan all these things in your head so that you can get back at people at the right time. Looks like you're describing yourself when you're trying to tell us that Mucker is a narcissist. No, ma'am. That is you written all over that. This girl is so gone. This is almost scary. Very scary. I don't know who raised this girl, but you can tell she is lacking something. She claims to be 28, 20, however old she is. She reminds me of a middle school age girl. How she process things, how she respond to things, how she try to make it seem like, well, I had to act crazy because of this. Girl, you need help, and you need it now.
And I'm going to make sure of it. You're weird. You're a stalker. You
Now,
watch.
she sit her ass on these videos trying to tell everybody about what they are doing. First of all, ma'am, if you had any little self-esteem about yourself, then you could have went about it the right way, and maybe he would still be with you. But just looking at you, hearing you, all your little videos that you're posting, but you're supposed to be sad, but you over here cheering it on, talking about you gonna have a reunion and a part series and this and that, and you don't understand why, and that man don't owe you nothing. Nothing at all. As a matter of fact, I am so happy he came to his senses, and he came very early. It didn't take him long to see that you are crazy. You are mentally unstable. And I feel sorry for those children because she is so bitter. She is not able to hold down any relationship. She cannot keep a man. She is very miserable. She sit on it. I like to go and get different Airbnbs, and girl, you is loony, okay? Very loony.
It's 2020 when you commented on Damien's post. I don't know who you think you are. I don't know
She's
who
a
you think
smart
you're playing
woman.
with.
She is
But
very
you
smart.
really want to check my resume.
So she want to let Latoya know that she needs to check her resume. Ma'am, we already know that you are unstable. You need shock therapy and you need some lithium. Okay? I wouldn't want to be around her child, as a matter of fact, because you know what? She's the type that will probably put bruising or make up some kind of crazy story and try to accuse them of hurting her child. That man does not owe you anything. You were not his type. You do not give a damn about your own self. You couldn't even get it right with Mr. Cryer. You could, girl. If y'all paying attention, you gotta really, and it doesn't really take that much common sense to see. When she came on this damn YouTube, she came on here with some BS. She tried to get with Chris Sale. She thought about giving up her employee car, her security guard car, badge and all, to allow them to do a prank on people. When I saw that, I instantly knew this girl is not. She is very off. Okay, so next, she tries to get with Crier. She has stalked Crier. She's looked at his son's channel and hoping that one day she can have a YouTube channel and have some subscribers. So she goes and she searches and she stalks Crier. Okay, end up working with him. That shit went so left so fast. Child, she threw herself on him. Okay. Her goal was to have a baby because she felt that by having a baby by this man is going to boost up her YouTube channel. Okay. Next, let's move on to Mucker. Now, there are some other guys in between here. So then she gets with Mucker. She sees that he's very self-sufficient, very independent, have several businesses. She thought that she was going to ride off into the sunset with $1 million. Because that's how she is viewing him, as if he is her ticket, just in case this YouTube stuff ain't paying her enough. And you know what's crazy? She set her ass up on him. Had the nerve to text Mucker and get mad at him and say he need to go get tested. No, bitch. You need to go get tested. You are the one that are spreading your legs wide and that mouth open, and you letting all these men insert themselves inside of you and relieve themselves inside. You have all these different men, all different DNA all up in you. That's why your ass is crazy. It's too many soul ties that you are attached to. This girl, she wants everybody to think she is just a normal person, and she was done so wrong. But you know what? If you pay attention, when she started showing those text messages, she tried to make sure she put in the text message that, oh, don't try to act different now. You know you choked me. See, that's a mind game type of thing. She had to write that so that she can make sure it shows and it tries to reflect what she's trying to say. But if you pay attention, all of the text messages, when you have read what Mucker has sent to her, it did not match her tone. So she was getting upset and angry that she couldn't get him where she needed him to be or needed him to say something. And when she recorded him, it's because she had already pushed him to a certain limit. Think about it. This girl is crazy. She's recording people because she want to use that for a rainy day. And this is her rainy day because she's miserable. She would never know what it feels like to have a family because she don't even know how to keep herself sane. So what she needs to do is go and heal, okay? Take her children, and she needs to go work on herself. And every time she sit her ass up on this goddamn YouTube, she have the nerve to say, I don't know why he did that. I don't know why. And then in another breath, she pulling out all these damn books, talking about, you got to remember, I was a cop, and I can solve murders, so I'm very smart. Y'all got to pay attention. This girl is really trying so hard to get everybody to think she is perfect person, done nothing wrong. See, she's bitter. She's bitter. And I hope LaToya get on here and get very petty. Baby, I would have Every video showing me kissing, hugging, we going here to our, who cares? You're watching everything they do. So how do you know that they claim to be throwing all this shade at you on your birthday? When you get a house, they got a house. Well, bitch, if you stop watching they every move, then maybe you wouldn't think like that. But no, you want to tell everybody that she's watching you, and they're watching and harassing you and trying to throw shade at you. Girl, shut the hell up. Okay. This girl, honey, she needs Jesus. And I don't even think he can really help her, because she is for the devil. She is definitely for the devil. But she wants everybody to think that he choked me. Bitch, if he choked you, why you didn't call 911? Ain't that the area you worked in? Ain't that what you did when you would have to go to people's house and get a statement? So you know the protocol, right? Because, bitch, you told us you solve murders. And you are very smart. That's what you told us. So, bitch, all of a sudden this happens to you in front of your child, or your child is present, and you claim he done picked you up like Michael Myers and squeezed your damn neck. Ain't no damn way, okay? Ain't no damn way. I ain't finna protect no man. You put your hands on me, bitch, it's gonna be me and you, and mostly me, okay? I'm gonna show you who I am, and I'm gonna put my hands back on you, okay? So I don't understand why people just, it's a lot of broken females on her channel that just, they are just, oh my goodness. I am for standing and sticking with women, but it won't be this one. It damn sure won't be this one. Because you got to think, you a cop. You used to be a cop. Remember, you solve murders, and you over there studying the book and claiming they change only 3 things for the next year and all this crazy stuff. I bet this bitch be brainstorming on trying to really get him caught up. I hope he has some cameras around his house, because if y'all paid attention and you heard, she was trying to get him to go and deal with Uncle Crier. Talking about he gonna be at a gas station smoking on some Virginia Slims, and that'll be the perfect time to go and do what you need to do. And girl, if your crazy ass don't get no damn help, girl, my goodness, I hope this girl do not have any more kids, because this is sad. And you can't blame nobody but yourself. That it has nothing to do with anybody else. You are in control of you and that hot box that you over there spreading around. So you can't get up on here and you can't point no fingers at him. You can't get your ass up on here and act like you didn't do nothing wrong. You know you wanted to have a baby, because you having a baby with every man you didn't talk to. You don't give it no time. You don't get to know them. You just instantly just dive right on in, and you have the nerve to tell him he needs to go get tested because of her. No, bitch. You need to be tested several times, okay? She's sitting there. She just so bitter. So instead of just move on. Just move on. But I already can see, honey, if that is his child, I know he is praying in a closet somewhere every day that is not his child. I don't even think it's his child. I don't think she know whose child it is. And that's just so sad. That is just so sad. But honey, and another thing, you saw how when she was so-called having these twins, she done stuck by that all the way through the pregnancy. I'm having twins, and rubbing on her belly, and twin A and twin B, and thing 1 and thing 2, and all this crazy stuff. Then she makes a video about it with her little Houston Symphony music in the background. Bitch, I have tried to support her. I have tried to support her. But it's just, you just cannot overlook the stuff that she is doing to other people. I think her mind is dangerous. I think how she thinks and processes things. And I was just sitting there looking at the wall. You know, I went home and I just looked at the wall, trying to understand, what did I do for him to treat me this way? Well, bitch, you can start with all them damn text messages. And you can start with all that crazy stuff you was doing sitting in his driveway. And you can start with all them damn recordings that you have of people. You have your manager recorded. You have everybody on here recorded that talks to you. So you're going to describe, let's listen, she's going to describe what a narcissist is. And that narcissist is straight on the money when you think about her. Let's go.
Because I am the right one to play with. And I won't repeat myself.
Don't nobody give a damn either.
Back to the situation at hand. So yeah, I didn't understand why they came to the internet just lying and stuff like that. More so lying to you guys.
Girl, she said, I don't know why they came to the internet lying. Well, bitch, you lied on Crier when you claimed he was hurting and beating on you. You lied because you sure tried to record him when y'all was in the heat of the moment. See, she tried to work them up. And once she worked them up, hit record. People don't just out of nowhere just get upset. Okay? Y'all got to use y'all damn brain. Put your goddamn thinking caps on. And pull out your handy dandy notebooks. It don't make no damn sense.
When you're sneaking around with somebody and you're sleeping with them behind somebody's back and...
Okay, bitch, and you was doing the same thing. Ain't nobody married. You not married to him. He don't owe you nothing. He ain't gave you no vows. He can do what the hell he want to do. He can stick his bing bing in anybody he want to stick it in. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That is not your husband. So you need to move on and go find you somebody else to let relieve themselves inside of you so you can get your ass up on here talking about you pregnant again.
And rushed out, y'all seen it yourself. That was in the beginning, end of November, beginning of December, whenever it was, about some egg rolls, and then he made a big deal about that because I wasn't at home.
Girl, she is telling it play by play from watching they channels. She is stalking them. Okay? Stalking. I hope he needs to go get his ass a restraining order. If that is his child, honey, honey, you're going to have a miserable time dealing with her. Very miserable. If I was you, Mucker, I would make sure that every time, if that is your child, you have your recording going and your camera going so she can't turn around and say a damn thing. A damn thing. And that's what's wrong with some of these women. They get so bitter, they don't want the father unless they are with them. They don't want the baby around their new girlfriends or wives because they are bitter and miserable.
In my reunion, which is in part 1, part 2, and part 3, some of y'all should have just waited until I was completely finished before you guys actually started turning.
Honey, she could not wait to start this goddamn recording talking about all this. She could not wait. She could not wait for the time to start this crazy mess.
People don't exist. I just ask that people stay out of my way before it gets really ugly, and I will not repeat myself again.
Bitch, you are ugly.
That once reached out to me and stayed on the phone with me and prayed with me and sent me scriptures and stuff like that.
I know them prayers ain't working, honey.
And I also helped those same people, and now you're just like nasty for no reason all because I decided to change my phone number because I could see things before. I could see the direction. I could see the direction in which things were going.
Well, bitch, you should have used that vision when you got with Mucker and when you got with Crier. You should have used that same 2020 vision that you claim you can see before it happens.
Whatever. So I'm going to stay on task. February 8th, I reached out to him because he was just making up these lies on his community posts. And then his videos make it seem like he has talked to me and he hasn't. So
this girl is... She talking about they stalking her. She is watching their every move. She is looking up everything that they do. Looking up their houses that they just moved in or about to move in. This is fatal attraction is what it is called.
Turning the call. And I remember letting you guys know that he said that he didn't want to. It was weird, and I have a recording of that I'm going to play for you guys.
We know you got a recording, bitch.
Because it's almost like he was saying he don't want to get the DNA, and this is February 8th. He doesn't want to get the DNA test done because he...
I just can't take this bitch serious. And I know that Mucker mama, I know she had to think this girl is crazy. Calling her every few days and talking about her son's business and
do you want views that bad on the internet?
And then she talking about does he want views? Bitch, you want views. After you started trying to stalk Crier and trying to get with Chris Sales and letting him use yo Barton security damn car. Bitch, you are miserable. You are miserable. She done took it a step further and had babies by every man. So she needs to go get tested. I'm done with this shit. This girl is crazy. Get with a clown, expect a circus. We are at the circus.